hope that y'all get a copy of The Petting Zoo. It's, even if you're not ready to read it because you're right in the middle of Judge D mysteries or something, or have it. Have it as an object. You'll find one day you'll open it up, it'll be just the right moment. But have it, because there are many things yet, I'm sure, that Jim left behind in his notebooks, but this was the thing that was on his mind and what he wanted to give us all the most when he left us. So I hope you get it, and he's not here to sign it. I know he wouldn't mind. I can sign the introduction for him. There's precedent to this because in 1973, Jim and I had our first poetry reading together at St. Mark's Church, and I was so excited, and I made the broadside, and I did like a drawing of Jim shooting a basket and a hoop, and a ball in the basket. Anyway, yeah, you know what I mean, basketball. And, like sort of a cool cartoon drawing. I was real excited and I got really ready for it. We talked about it endlessly talking about it. And then I got there and I was the opener, and then we had these broadsides and all the sign and sell for like $1 a piece. And I got there and I did my thing, and he wasn't there yet, so I extended my thing a little longer. And I only had so many poems, and so then I had to sort of do stand-up comedy for another 20 minutes. And that went on and on until the night ended. And I ran into him a couple weeks later, and he said, I don't know what he said. He was so cute. I'm sure I just forgave him. But I had to take care of everything, and so I'll take care of it tonight. Don't you? No, he didn't really dump you. He just sort of realized that he hadn't come around for a while. Not even to pick up his old sneakers. So this is toward the end of the book. The raven comes back to say a few more loquacious things. There's a really nice picture of Jim in this book, too. Billy rattled on the splintery old wood floor, and the raven spoke faster, its cadence somehow producing a soothing effect. When you keep moving without any purpose or restraint, you'll eventually accelerate into the hollow flux of madness caused by all the long-suppressed fears opening in a single moment. If I had the ability, I would have come and somehow pulled you completely out of this tainted zone, which is more like an abandoned mine shaft where you had been descending increasingly deeper. As soon as you returned to the flow, you again lost all control and recklessly ventured too far into the mine, unaware of the distance you'd stayed. Eventually, you took a misstep in that primordial darkness and began falling, plummeting downward. There are many levels to the shaft, and each is filled with illusionary paths that lead nowhere. They are crammed with all these negative traits you realize you must escape. When you solve the flaw, or blasting the pool balls around without aiming, without any goal, you need to return to poise and skill, accepting your life was bereft of any purpose. Well, this mind resonates with a horrifying lack of purpose or endpoint. There is no light, And I mean darkness, where even I would be unable to maneuver. It's that dark. Even if your mind maintained its former clarity, you aren't authorized to explore this environment. Whatever is concealed in that complex of shafts and tunnels is reserved for those firmly anchored by the strength of their belief. Their faith guides them and shields them from danger. This is how you debase the zone. Even if I were capable, there isn't time to reveal the true cosmological meaning of this condition or explain the extent of its sublime magnitude. Do you recall my last visit at your loft? I concluded by assuring you that your return to the zone was more significant than your return to painting. Of course, since you'd always accessed it with such ease as an extension of your powerful intuition, I assumed you'd continue to use it wisely and with clear intentions. It is a form of spiritual gluttony to exploit this gift in such a manner. You know now that your lack of discipline tainted its truth, and what you might so badly become came your death sentence. If only you had developed some modicum of faith. I'm aware, of course, of your experience while examining the stained glass in that nearby church during your conversation. It might have helped to stop your fatal backslide and supplied you with the finesse of grace and the necessary discipline. If only you had developed some faith.